And we are live with horrible hair. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Come on in and have a seat. My name is Sisterly Thrower, and we're about to jump in to The Last of Us Part 2. Should I have started this 2-3 weeks ago? Yes. Am I just now starting it? Because equipment sucks, my life is a mess, and yeah. So, as we're getting into it, just because it is the start of the game, I get a little paranoid. Every now and again I run into a game that, like, as soon as you load into it, it opens with a cutscene. So I always want to make sure that you guys see everything that I see. So we're going to wait a little. That's why I'm at the home screen for the PlayStation. Who's here? Lightridge is here. I'm going to go, like, pee. Okay. I'm going to, like, sit here and wait for you because I'm a good friend. Mitchell, I'm going to get water. BRB. Okay, everybody's gone. We'll wait to start then. Wait a couple minutes to start. Giving the love and giving the shout-outs where they are due. The Light Rage just finished up a enormous stream. Something like 4.5 hours covering the Outer Wilds. Not the Outer Worlds, the Outer Wilds. Which graphically is not much to look at, but from his commentary seems to be a highly entertaining, highly engaging game to play. Check him out at the twitch.tv/the1159show, Twitter at the 1159 show, and on YouTube as well. Streaming every Tuesday and Thursday, twitch.tv/the1159 show, and uploads on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I forget the time offhand. I want to say it's like 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Playing through Paper Mario on YouTube. Yeah. Paper Mario, and then I think he said Control's coming out next. Mitchell says, my butt hurts. I've been sitting in a computer chair for like 8+ hours today. Well, it's not like it wasn't worth it, though, because you finished. We also give the love, give the shout out to Mitchell. Mitchell has earned the rare. It's not rare, but still important. Hug command. More like 10 hours. It's also so hot I'm melting. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Maybe this super cool gameplay will chill you out. Oh, God, I'm developing my father's sense of humor. God save us all. Hope Light Rage gets back soon so I can start this game. Light Rage, if you are watching or listening right now, I heard your comment about going to go pee, and then that was it. And I didn't want to get this started without you because it sounded at least like you were really jacked for the original Last of Us game. I don't come here for super cool gameplay. No, you come here for crappy gameplay. Or else why else would you be here? Is it just me, or is this like a tiny bit? Oh, that's why. That looks better. Also, I see you're hopping straight into the game and not starting fresh next week. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to. I got so jacked about the story playing it these past couple weeks that I just want to see where it goes. Especially given the ending of the first game. If you have not checked out the ending, that goes into my next message as well. I do apologize for the 5 of you that are subscribed on YouTube. I ran into an issue with uploading on YouTube that was primarily I got out of my uploading schedule. I was really good for a while about like doing a stream that night, ending the stream, and then staying up for like another half hour to process the video, to format it. Is that the right word? I can't remember. To format it, and then to upload it to YouTube. Light Rage, I want a standing desk. Okay, you're here. Good. I am starting the game now. As soon as I finish this announcement. I got out of my habit. I am back in, and I have a backlog of videos. They're all up. I just need to throw the custom thumbnails on there, and then we can... Can we talk about how your thumbnails on YouTube is literally one of the last shots of the game? No, it's not. It's one of the first. I photoshopped my face on top of Sarah's face. It's from the very beginning of the game. Get a convertible one? Convertible desk sounds cool. I come here to hear your voice so I can feel less lonely? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm trying to be better about texting you back every time you text me. Work is a little unpredictable nowadays, but hopefully that helps you feel less lonely. I hope. But yeah, YouTube videos, I've got a backlog. There should be uploading. I've got uploads covered over the next couple of days. So what I want to make really clear right now is, it was kind of always an unspoken intention, but let me speak it now, that if I'm doing a stream like today, I'm considering a Thursday stream. If I'm doing a stream on a Thursday, you guys can expect a YouTube upload the very next day. So it's literally a full circle moment. That's cool. Thank you. That's very nice. I appreciate it. You're talking about the game, not about the thumbnail. Took me a minute. It's a little late in the evening, but that's okay. Lightridge is here. Mitchell's here. Everybody else who's here is here. Can't wait anymore because I've been blathering on long enough. Your YouTube uploading is better than mine. It's really not. You have so much nicer thumbnails. I meant the game, not you. Yeah, I put it together. You have so much nicer thumbnails than I do. I bought the wrong software. I bought the wrong software to do mine. So I do not have Photoshop. I have Lightroom. I haven't uploaded a single one. Oh, I was just talking about the YouTube series, like your Paper Mario series. But bought Lightroom. Friend of mine who was trying to get into professional photography bought it. Had no use for it and had a code for it. And the price was significantly cheaper. And it was a sort of act now or lose it type thing. Processing 1,000 raw files from cameras, yeah. Yeah, I'm stuck with Lightroom for a while. But I'm finding workarounds. It was entirely a panic-based decision. I will not shield that, like, at all. Not at all. GIMP is free. Also poorly named. GIMP, I'll have to take notice of that. Although I'll have to leave a pretty detailed note. I don't want my wife coming by my computer and seeing a little post-it note saying purchase GIMP. Alright. Thank you for the tip about GIMP. I will check that out. Hopefully it's a little bit better than Lightroom. Because Lightroom is it's good for what it's designed for. I'm not trying to use it for what it's designed for, is the problem. But let's dive into The Last of Us Part 2. Yes. Close that. You need a shower. Infinity Photo is like $50 one time too? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take... Photos of you saying that. So I can always remember it for later. Oh, okay. Doing this.
Text-to-speech off. Enables narration of on-screen text.
Oh, accessibility stuff. Okay. Text language English, speech language English. I don't know what you know about me. I'm a motherfucker. Yeah, why did that pop into my head? I don't know what that is. Is that a song lyric? Yeah, that fits. Whoa. Okay, so this television does not support HDR. Fantastic. See, I always worry about how brightness translates to you guys when you're watching this. GNU image manipulation program. Let's try that and we can fix it later. Oh, this is nice. This game is hugely accessible from what I've heard. Okay. Subtitles, whoa, okay. Story dialogue, story and combat dialogue. Let's do both just for fun. Those are some big subtitles. Let's do medium. Background. Nah. Names. I'm gonna turn this off. No, I should turn it on. Have y'all never heard the song Pimp? No. No, I haven't. When subtitle names are enabled, displays the names with a unique color per speaker. I'm colorblind, so that doesn't really matter. Enables an arrow next to subtitles indicating the screen relative direction of the person speaking. We can just stick with white. Audio? Yeah, headphones. I think they're 2-channel. I think that's alright. Accessibility. Oh, these are all like presets. Okay. Interesting. Why does Twitch email me a stream summary? Just so you can track your growth. Stream Elements does the same thing for me. So I actually get like 3 emails at the end of every stream. In case you forgot you streamed. I don't know why, I just got Thief vibes all of a sudden. Y'all ever play Thief? Extras. Model viewer? Nah. I feel like... Well, we already turned on the subtitles, so let's just dive in. Just as a reminder, this is Ellie's assessment. So, from the moment that we first see her on screen, we have 60 minutes of observation time to play through the story, to have, you know, have as much opportunity to observe her and understand her as we can. And then we will do a very super fast assessment. Excuse me. 60 minutes as it relates to the insurance regulations in the state in which I operate as a licensed therapist. We have 60 minutes to do an assessment. So let's see, can we fit Ellie into any mental health diagnosis? Or does she fit, I should say. Oh, challenge, okay. I'm tempted to go light. Let's go light. Oh, yeah, because I pre-ordered. Apparently I get a bonus. Shoot. I can never remember if I turn those on or not. Automatically lock onto targets when aiming. Targets the center of the enemy's body by default. Use... Target the head or legs. If set to auto-target, you will lock onto the enemy automatically, even if they're off-screen. Survivor no balls, very light 5 volts. Deaf or hard of hearing. Sure, let's turn that on. Automatically reorients the camera in the direction of your movement. Let's leave that off. Okay, I can change anytime. That's good. Let's do this. Moths. Mothra flies across screen. Godzilla tramples this way. This is a subtle nod to the fact that I'm playing the wrong game. Or am I? Long loading screen is long, and I have to talk because I want to be entertaining. Doody 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 doody. What happens when 60 minutes of moths? Yeah, it's 60 minutes from the time that we first see her on screen. Another logo. This is the Mothman prophecies.
She needed her immunity. Means something. Maybe I was starting to buy it now. Cute business.
It's a nice guitar.
Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. You found the firefighter. Together, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch. They would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor! What are you doing?
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Is that Tommy?
Jesus Christ, Joe. What'd you do?
You know what I did, Tommy.
Saved her.
Spoiler alert for game 1, lol. Yeah, that's pretty much how I left the halls.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
In my defense, they never asked her if this was okay. She had fallen unconscious due to an injury beforehand. They just strapped her in and they were going to kill her. They just assumed that that was what she wanted. Are there strings on that?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
What does Ellen know?
This is my question.
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her.
There were a lot of others like her. That's what I thought your thumbnail was. It's a cyclical moment. I understand what you're saying.
Didn't say otherwise.
Yeah, I knew you were talking about when he was taking her out of the hospital. So it's interesting that he's still alive, because I know that was a big question in the lead-up time to this game. He's alive at least right now. And apparently I'm going to beat the zombies to death with a guitar on my back. I'm so... oh, okay, good job. You lean forward. They did a really good job of making this look similar to the first game. Graphically, I'm not really impressed. I mean, you guys know me, I don't largely care about graphics, but... Oh. Well, they'll want to gallop. See, the distance shot... Sorry, that was really pretty. I had to look at that. I wanted him to clip his head so fucking badly. Me too. I was a little worried about that. So I was looking at that sunset like, is that a potential thumbnail? For the YouTube uploads. Please don't drown, horsey. Deer. Dinner. With all these specific instructions about the horse, am I going to get to use a horse more? So apparently we stayed in Tommy's town for a while. Gate East 2. They've got spotlights. They've got a big honking wall. They're set up. How did this conversation between them start? Hits his head, falls, horse freaks out, Buck kicks his head as dislodged from body. Roll credits. Ellie? Oh. Music composed by Gustavo.
It's okay. I got it. You go home.
Sure.
Thanks, brother.
Now,
You-
what were you talking about?
Oh dear.
Can't say I've done different.
Okay.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Whew. Got a little shiver there.
You say that.
Why does the president of Naughty Dog get a nod here? Unless you did like coding or art or music or something for the game. I don't care who the president of Naughty Dog is. Neil Druckmann. Man who said, "This is not a fun game." "60 minutes, starting now."
Ellie?
Joel bet shoots him in the head. Oh, Savage Starlight. That's that comic she was reading. What is she now? Like 18? 20?
Jesus. Just gave me a heart attack.
She looks younger here than the promo art for the game.
Hey. What's up, Joel?
Just check in. What's wrong? I'm talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
Is this immediately after they got here?
It's good.
Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke. I thought about you. So, shoot, I forgot. Something about a clock.
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
She doesn't believe him.
I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Here we go.
What's this?
I-
Some folks gonna stay here and keep talking. You know or something.
I never thought she did at the end of the last game. I didn't think so either.
Promise me that you won't have.
Which is probably better than believing and then finding out it's a lie. What? What? Oh, seriously? I have to use the touchpad? That's why she already knew, but she wanted to check. I don't know what song this is. Oh.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I've not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All the stolen missing parts, I've no need for anymore. As I believe, and I believe as I can see our future name.
Is this an apology? I think this is an apology. And if this is a flashback, I'm actually going to reset the counter. Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17.
Well, that doesn't suck.
I'll take what I can get.
Could you imagine?
She's yours.
No, I don't know the first thing about
Promise
this.
that I teach you how to play.
I remember that. He did promise.
You did.
So what do you say? Tomorrow night, first lesson.
Yeah.
She wants that relationship with him, and I think she understands part of why he did what he did. but I think a part of her is still upset at him.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating the plug? It's time consuming.
I thought it was going to be something about going back for seconds.
Can I get
$60 starting now. 4 years later, so she's what, 18, 19? How old was she in the first game? Can I get a Google search?
Sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait,
Uh-oh.
you kissed Dina? Working out 1 week and you move with my girl?
She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never. Fuck, this is
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
worst.
You're a dick.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
1250 to 150 then, that's what we'll call it. 150. Got our own piece already, that's good. Quick Google search showed 19. In the first game or the second game? Oh, well, duh, that would mean 15. Thank you, Lavender. Appreciate it. Now, just so I'm starting this series off on the right foot, guys, this is not going to be 100%, and this is not going to be a game that's eligible for 100 hundreds. Mostly because, if I remember correctly, it's a lot like the first game, in which there's multiple difficulty settings.
Hey, is Joel up? It sucks.
So 15 last game, yeah. In basic math.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Let me put on my gloves. Frostbite is no laughing matter. Nick? Michael? Jesse?
Down this morning.
Why?
What?
What happened?
See if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you not so nice word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Joel decked him,
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night.
Uh-oh.
Sounds exciting.
Conflict between fake father, fake daughter. She dye her hair, it looks redder? Possible. I don't know, I mean, they have working electricity. Something approaching like a safe home, they might have hair dye.
We're okay.
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I.
I know. It's just, I want you to think.
Ellie.
Jesse's gonna die, isn't he? I like him. There's no greater indicator that a character is going to die than I like him. We love a gay crisis. Uh-oh. Oh, kids being kids. That's adorable. Don't follow the... Doggy! Pet the doggy. Oh, he's a good doggy. Oh, can I pet the doggy again? I want to pet the dog again. I hate this game. During the apocalypse, food, water, hair dye. Not even necessarily in that order. Why does nobody say hi to me? We're going into the Tipsy Bison. Oh, how my Midwestern heaven. Are you incapable of opening a door? Like she always is.
Excuse me. Ellie.
Oh dear. Hey, Maria.
Seth has something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that big has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Okay, fine.
Seth.
Right.
Seth, come here.
Oh, he's older. Okay.
Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
Excuses. Great.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
You look like you have a
It tells me that you moved in.
goiter.
Made you some sandwiches. Or steak.
Thank you, Seth.
Maria's like, for the love of God, just take the sandwich.
Wait a second.
Yep.
Okay, not the worst apology I've ever heard. Not good, but not the worst.
What you got there?
Bacon sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
No, where's Jesse going? I like Jesse. Bye, Jesse. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Brad Pitt? No. That's silly. Brad Pitt would never survive in an apocalypse. Chin's much too sharp. Wait, was I supposed to go outside? My bad. Squirrel.
Go out and have a trip out with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Done.
You go up to the Northwest lookout. They're scheduled to arrive later today.
Okay.
Watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover.
I'll do it.
You know the creek trails.
No.
Not really.
When does that ever stop me?
I'll have the two of them take it.
Thanks, Jesse.
Ellie.
Ellie really does want Jesse's girl. What's up?
What's up,
Look, I don't
Hey.
know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria?
The guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
Fine.
Penguin's on the board.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina! Assignments!
Give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend at the stables, please.
She's not my girlfriend. God. Jesse.
Gina. Can I talk to you? Hey, guys. Tap it out. Come on. How long? Hey. Hi. I just want to say sorry for running off last night. Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad. Why? Because I started the whole thing.
You made the first move.
I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all those people. I know you were drunk. It's fine. Well, still, I
everything.
Now you let me finish my sentences. Alright. I should probably get going.
Give me a minute to Jesse. Yeah, babe, what do you need to...
No! What the fuck? I'm not even playing!
I'm gonna take my gun out and shoot him. Yeah.
You asked for it! Better run, you little shits! Shit! Get to cover! Go! Go! Ah! Gotcha! We're on the board, suckers! Eat that! Fuck yeah! I mean, frick. Don't tell your mom. Boom! Eat snow, you little shit! No! Oh, you like that?
Ah, shoot.
Arm on that kid. Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Oh, suck it!
Ah, frick. No, get back here.
I'm here to fight you, like, for real.
Shove the snow in your throat.
In your face! Eat snow!
Oh wait, no, that's Dina. I shouldn't probably hit her. Ah, shoot. Chunk of ice square in the kid's skull. I mean, I'm not opposed. You little bu-
Who taught you that?
you little butthead. Get back here.
No fair. Eat it, shrimps. Hey, how's it feel?
Oh dear.
You'll never get away with this. Get off of her, you monsters. All right. We actually have some work to do. Scrap.
I guess I asked for that, huh?
A little bit.
Let's
A little
go.
bit.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice you decided this together. You're gonna like this room.
Morning, girls.
Good morning. I'm gonna call you Bobbert. Not Robert. Bobbert. I do get a horsey. I'm gonna name him Peanut Butter. For me? Oh.
That's a good girl. Who's here?
Thanks.
No, I'm gonna name you Colonel Snazzy Pants. Shimmer's a dumb name, Ellie. Let me handle the naming. Colonel Snazzy Pants the horse. Ooh, now I got a big gun. I like this.
Open it up. Settle down, children.
Nobody was saying anything.
All right. You all know the drill. On your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, come back.
Wonder if she learned to swim.
Be smart about it.
Interesting thought. I mean, they do live near a hydroelectric dam. So there's got to be at least one still pool of water that Joel could have taken her to in the last 4 years. 50 minutes left to go. We have Bobbert and Peanut Butter and Colonel Snazzy. No. Bobbert is the guy in charge of the horse stables. Peanut Butter is, like, we're scratching that. The horse's name is Colonel Snazzy Pants. How do I leave? Who these people? Want me to ban you? No, I'll ban myself. Uh-oh. Someone's doing the cool guy leaning next to the doorpost awake thing. Oh no, that's a window. My bad. Didn't I kill people in this place? Who are you and what do you want? Hey. Time to go back to the orthodontist. Oh wait, he tried to chew my face off. Out. Dude could get it. Good looking. I'll give him that.
Come on. This way.
It's cold.
This is
You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's
this is
out?
where I was in the winter chapter.
Warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
Need to see it.
Okay, so that control is still the same. That's
Why
good.
wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
I have restless leg syndrome.
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's
You want to keep going?
Sorry. Loud sound. I gotta go check that out. Must have been a neighbor.
Did you drive all the way to Mexico?
No ghost.
Thought about it.
See Manny's hometown?
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories.
No, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Come on.
See infected, bring a med kit.
We keep going like this. We're gonna be tired for the day's trip.
It's not that far.
Is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird. You're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
Breaking up with Mel.
Graceful.
What? No. Wish.
I've had my fill. Thank you. Ouch. We can't all be as graceful as you. What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Are you like my father? Oh god.
Eyes on me. Abby. Stop looking down.
You like my father or my brother or
Owen, we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your moves.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
potentially brother.
Stop flirting.
Potentially not brother. Come on, get up the... You don't have to pull me up, Owen. Go. I love a pragmatist.
Does it?
Made it.
Holy shit.
That's Tommy's town.
It's a fucking city. Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to say it first. I saw an armed patrol group in town to an outpost. Over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity,
have a bad feeling about this.
We can figure it out.
Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Joel? Tommy?
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy out with that information.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
He wants to live there.
That's pregnant.
Whoo, okay.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
Everyone else sees this. They're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I could count on you.
Abby, I want what you want. Not at any cost. Hey,
Don't.
The way he smiles. Down, boy. Luke, hit him with that thirsty emote.
watch.
I killed God only knows how many people on the way here as Joel. My money right now is on I killed someone important to her and they want revenge.
Fuck.
Oh, we're going by ourselves. This is a good plan. This is also taking away from my assessment time.
I don't give a fuck.
Clearly. Y'all really shame me for being horny on main. I can't. It's only me right now. It's not him shaming you until he finally hits you with that thirsty emote. Oh. Excuse me? Maybe not a pragmatist. There. Okay, so that is like super tied to that. Okay.
Look out. It's just a short hike.
Could you go prone in the first game? Probably fell asleep. Probably. Ooh. I'll take some of that special ointment. Why am I allowed to take my gun out? Like by definition is anything but short. Yeah. My wife goes for a hike, she's gone for an hour. Sorry. Oh god, what was that? Oh god. Gee. Oh, dodge? Oh, he just ignored those. No, I saw them. I was gonna make a joke about Joel must have stopped through here on his way to town. Okay, hi. Okay, dodge. You must have super strength. What? Where? Oh, okay. Infected angels. A little bit, yeah.
My shoulder.
Okay, so they're still going with the same system. I barely hurt my shoulder. Supplies. Really? Nothing? Okay, so the supplies still have the little shiny shiny bits there.
How do I get out of here?
Anything else? Okay, wait, no, that's snow. Okay. I don't.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
Oh yeah.
Where's that lookout?
Okay, another med kit. That's nice. Another burletto. Oh wait, no. Getting closer to the lookout.
Okay. It's gotta be close.
Listen mode is back, but good heavens, they just made it a lot harder. Sweet neck pop. Anything of use in here? So gameplay seems to be largely the same. Alright, I mean, there's something to be said for if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but do that to me next, please. I was gonna say, I think I've heard some chiropractic videos on YouTube that sounded like that. Oh, how good that everyone carries the exact same handgun that I do. With the same, guns that use the same caliber. Oh, that looked like a plant from the first game, like with the vitamins to like upgrade myself. Okay, that doesn't do anything. That's weird. Hi. Alright, 8 shots. So the closer it is, the better the outline is. It's more challenging, but I honestly kind of like it this way. I'm tired? I'm sorry.
That's how you do it. Fuck, I'm so lost.
Yeah, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
Shit.
Are these weather conditions that will actually, like, change visibility rates? Because if so, that'd be kind of cool. I imagine it's got to be something like that because I don't think that's that difficult to program. You can go to bed if you want. That's fine. That should not have worked. That should not have worked.
Weather's getting bad. Where's the road?
Abby becomes an insignificant character because we find her dead as a popsicle in the spring chapter of the game.
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Did somebody say not difficult to program? Hello, you're not asleep. Yeah, I was thinking, weather conditions, like, if it's sunny out, the enemy's visibility of me is easier, or, like, it's at a higher level than when it's, like, a blizzard out, then they have more difficulty seeing me. I didn't think that would be too hard to program. You know, relative to the difficulty of all other things to program.
Come on. This way. Right behind you.
I would feel really bad making the horses walk in water.
Jesse? No. Been together for so long. Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot. Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff? I don't know. Didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat. Yeah, 'cause there isn't much to talk about. Ow.
More
I
like
got the impression
meow.
you really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other. Okay. No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours. That's so big of you. And I think she wasn't right for you. Interesting. Shut up. Okay.
Okay, snow falling off there is a little weird.
You can tie Shimmer up here.
Where's that? Oh, inside. Oh, good. We leave the horses inside. Goody. Hello.
You want to see something spectacular? You're gonna be
Yeah.
amazed. Nothing is that spectacular. Come on, stupid.
Wow.
What do you think of this view, huh?
That is gorgeous.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, this route has its perks. Where are we signing in? Come on.
Flammable liquid. Oh boy.
Who do you used to do this route with? Jesse?
Eugene.
Right. Oh, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Oh yeah.
I don't like was.
Plus, he taught me about rewiring electronics.
I'll be that sharp at 73.
And we all make it to 73.
Oh. Sorry, I'll give you room. Go to that mountain and see the graybeards. Hey, Todd Howard. Get out of this game. A little bit clunky there on the animation.
Sign us in.
Where?
What's this place?
Used to be a radio tower.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna guess this bong was Eugene's.
Oh, okay, we do know what that is.
Hey, do you have any audio, actually?
Oh, I wish. Eugene always had some on him.
So am I not supposed to sign in here? Like... Is this a workbench? Oh, there it is. Okay. Where do you get pot in an apocalypse? Trust me, with something like drugs, people will find a way. Dina Eugene, all clear. Dina Eugene found a wild horse stuck in the ice, got it out, taking it back to camp. Skipping the next lookout. Dina Eugene, all clear. Jesse Astrid, one clicker in the basement, cleared it. Dead goat by Sunny Day's retirement, found 3 runners inside, cleared them. Cool.
Come here. Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
There's the town. The big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next lookout is. Let's get back to the horses.
Alright. Why do I feel like things are about to pop off?
Question. Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday?
No.
They're clean. No judgment. It's patrol, you know. You're here to kill infected, not to look fancy.
You still look nice.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you could do without the and I don't think climbers thread the rope between their crotch, but you know, it's just me. Oh, I know. There, we were already in there. For some reason, I thought that was a ramp that we could climb up because there hasn't been an inciting incident yet. That's why. I just heard H. Oh, the horse. Colonel Snazzy Pants. Let's ride.
I think we should go out like Eugene.
How did he go out? Oh.
How? From old age. Living a long life.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Hey.
Look who's talking.
I kind of disagree.
You'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today.
Today.
Hey, should we check these houses out?
Seems quiet, but we can if you want. I bet they still got supplies.
Let's be thorough. Or can
What do
we?
you know about this place?
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it out this far.
Almost.
Let you all be out of it.
Okay.
What are you doing tonight?
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Oh. You guys good?
Yeah. These trailers are neat. Nice little portable home.
Travel a lot.
You?
I mean, if I lived pre-outbreak, yeah, I'd go see the whole country.
Or travel to another country.
I see. Okay. Listen mode, health kits, health. Listen mode, movement speed.
Jesse talked a lot about going to Canada. He said there's these like giant waterfalls out there he wanted to see.
Really? He's such a hardcore Jackson guy.
Everybody's got their dream.
Curtis and Viper too. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while. We used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them. I actually really like them too. What about you? What are you doing later?
Sledding.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Wanna meet up after?
Okay. Maybe I'll play guitar for you.
Oh. Dear Santa, I was a good boy this year. Can I please have a big dog? I wanted to keep my daddy safe while he goes hunting for food. It could also help protect our houses from the monsters. It could also help keep me company when my daddy closes himself in the bedroom. Wait. Flip? Here's what she should look like. Can you also get me a gun? I think if I was stronger, my daddy would be happier. Thank you very, very much, Eric. Oh, God.
What's Curtis and Viper 2 about?
Rip my heart out, why don't
So,
you?
two former commandos that go rogue to fight bad guys. And I think in this one, they go up against Russian spies or something.
I'm bored
30.
They made 4? Jeez. Joel actually saw the last one in the theater. Isn't it crazy? Yes.
Really, there's nothing in the chest. Sorry, trying to be speedy about this. Tesseractor?
Isn't it one of those superhero cards you're all into? Oh, yeah. You think anybody out there is still making movies? Has to be. How do you know? Even if they're all just like us. Just surviving day to day. Well, I write new music, so someone had a camera. Wait, hold up. There are original Ellie songs? Why haven't you played any for me? Well, I don't know. Will you play one for me? Tonight? Think about it.
She a baddie? She went from no guitar knowledge to writing her own music in 4 years. That is amazing. Luke, you ever think about composing any originals?
Temperature dropped.
We're supposed to jump this?
Easy. Shit.
Oh, God.
What the fuck? That smell. Looks like infected to this. How many do you think it would take to bring that up close?
4 or 5?
And one.
Do you know so wants Ellie? Why is Ellie so dense? I don't think she's dense. I think she's not really sure what she wants to do with it. Press R1. Really? Was that a control I missed in the first game?
Shit. I hear some inside. How the fuck did they get in there? More importantly, how do we get in there?
Oh, I think I found it.
Dina, this way.
For a second, I thought she was also going to break the neck like we saw Abby doing, but...
Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket. Good idea.
Locked. Can usually be opened from the other side. Better be some good stuff in here. It bothers me that there's like 6 vitamins. 1 vitamin. Like, what? Fantastic.
You good? Yeah. Nice
We
to-
Gucci. Thank you.
Thanks. The way we came in was barricaded. How'd that runner get in here? Yeah, that's a good question. What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol?
18.
It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It's like a dozen. You? Cleared about 20 once. There was a group passing through. Fuck. Maybe we'll get you on the personal record today.
Where Where am I supposed to be going? Oh. Oopsie.
Dina, this way. More runners. Let's keep that way. See how it goes.
Nice job, Dina. Thought you were gonna be one of those, I'll be in the back and make you deal with everything, people. If you count the Abby stuff, I think your 60 minutes are up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of feel this one out. At this point, I feel comfortable giving it 20 more minutes. The brick of justice. And I know that's me being kind of, wishy-washy about the whole bit, but 60 minutes from the time that Ellie's on screen means Ellie actually has to be on screen.
Let's keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
So we were over here. Is there anything?
Ellie, help me up there. Wanna look around?
Coming.
Wait, where are you? Where are you? Oh.
Alright, go ahead.
There's a hole in the roof over there. Here.
Thanks, Dina. Appreciate ya.
Thanks. Look. See? Alright. Let's figure out how to get in there.
Tell me I did not just fall off the top of that truck.
Dina. Under here.
God, now they got me. Now I gotta look for like low places to go to. Oh God! Oh God!
Ellie? Are you clean?
Yeah. Just banged up.
Please die of old age and not because
Ow!
I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Deal. Cool.
Yeah, somehow I don't think I'm gonna die of becoming infected. No medkit. Okay, fantastic. Did you have anything? No? Okay, you suck. Thought that was Dina. It was not. I would have shot Dina if Dina did that to me. Ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't going to hurt you. I didn't want anything from your store except the drugs. Your husband came at me. What choice did I have? My little sister stopped feeling her feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding the stuff. What choice did I have? I hope he survives. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, there's different upgrade trees. Oh. Craft melee upgrades. Heck yeah. Oh wow, so I only know how to craft a medkit. That's an interesting premise. I mean, the first game basically did the same thing. But all right.
See any way to that roof? Not sure.
Up here? Oh, I think I get it.
This way.
Parkour.
I'm in.
Get your hiney in here, Dina.
Hey, got some alcohol. A couple of rags. Here, fix yourself up.
I think that's the exact same sound from the first game. It's pretty much the same animation as well. Awesome.
I see spores in there. Mask's on. Got it.
See, it's funny because Ellie knows that she doesn't actually need to wear the mask.
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face. Oh, that's so sweet.
If you throw a bloater at me at this point,
All these spores mean they've been here for a while. Keep your eyes peeled for older infected. I don't know. I think we're above it. Let's get to the ground floor.
okay, let's go about finding that combination. Whoa. Yo, Kristen left the real shit in the safe for you. Combo is the date my good boy got employee of the month. Still fucking sell those or give them away. That's for your back. Alright, feel better, Mina. Combo is the date my good boy got employee of the month. I saw an employee of the month board. Where was that? Oh, here. Good boy, I'm assuming means the dog, so 07... Zero... Or is it, I'm an idiot. Okay. I mean, I'm not hearing anyone, which is a good thing. You overthought that so hard. Yeah, I did. They said the day, and 07-2013 is the month. Okay, I'm like crouching around, but she's not, so. Uh-oh. Back injury. Okay. Just the.
Here we go. Keep it fixed right away.
I wonder how sensitive they. Yeah, I really was about to try like all 30 days there in that save combo. She's putting the hand right on top of the mouth that bites and infects people. I don't.
These blind motherfuckers make my skin crawl. Let's make sure the rest of them are cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here.
Got that right, sister.
Dina, will help. Coming.
That may have been placed there intentionally.
I'll make you a present.
Drugs? Are you making me drugs? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Careful with that. I'm a pro. We're not done.
Okay, so just an alcohol and a rag. I was wondering if they were going to require a little bit of something else. Faster health kits. See, that leads to increased health. Ooh, but that leads to more effective health kits. Locked into require prerequisite weapon. Okay.
We got some numbers here.
fruit fly on the back of my neck. I think runners can see lights, Dina. Dina's got my back, though. She's, like, posted up right behind me, like, hey ho, let's go. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Gonna go to sleep, text me what happens tomorrow. Yeah, sure.
Any still moving? Nope.
You know what?
Yeah. Those are not numbers. Okay. Let's go to the next lookout. Weird. Agreed.
Yeah. We did. What a full... Oh. I don't know why. I thought that was a full Molotov for a second. Take a look back over here for a minute. Doing decent on time. The way out is not in here. No. Alright, let's run the edges. See what we can find. Oh, wait. There we go.
Won't budge.
Oh.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole.
Excuse me?
Okay. Cable here.
Dina, if you drop that on my arm, I swear.
That should have blitzed.
Oh, I see what they're talking about.
Get over. Fuck yeah.
Hehe.
Okay, that's good. Here I go.
Oh, wait, that was that thing. Okay. Okay. Don't.
Careful when you get up here. It's pretty windy.
And we're out. Right back where we started. Oh, and I think this is when Abby came in.
Past the next town. Following you.
Okay, no, I'm not. You're moving too slow.
Hey, how far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay. This is getting worse. Turn back. We won't make it. We're almost there. I know, girl. I know. Keep going.
Oh god, she disappeared.
Dina, how much further? Dina? Dina!
Oh my
Ellie, thank
god.
Come on. This way. Where are we going? Just trust me. Get inside.
You're absolutely right, I'm taking Colonel Snazzy Pants inside. He's a good boy.
I'll get the door.
You been here? Rode by it. Never came inside.
Do we have like a tie that we can do with the door?
Let's make sure it's clear.
Plot twist, the librarian had a gun behind the desk.
Someone's locked this place up. There's something back there. I think I see a bed. I think we got a squatter. I see another way in.
We're all squatters here. Like, seriously?
Doesn't feel like anyone's been here in a while. Shit. I gotta see what's back there. What's going on here?
17. Where are they coming up with these numbers?
This has to be Eugene's. Are you sure? Yeah, nobody else would take all of this shit. Why would he hide it from me?
Eugene Linden.
Definitely Eugene's place. It was a firefly? He circled Tommy. I had no idea. Yeah. They got into some real dark shit. Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ, killed 3 soldiers, and 2 civilians.
Jesus.
Wait, no, I was in Boston. Never mind.
He and Tommy slew a torch on some big Fedra general. I don't buy it.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
What do you know, Ellie? Everybody's got secrets. that a PlayStation? That's a PlayStation 2. Or no, 3. And that's Uncharted 2. And that's Jak and Daxter. Helps when you're doing the product placement, I guess. Alright. I thought I was going to be able to find the generator there, but I guess not. Let's keep it moving.
Hey, found the generator.
If I had a nickel for every time I overthink things in a game.
That's butter. Oh, wow. Impressive workbench, Eugene.
Ah.
You could mod your gun with this gear.
Fire rate. Stability. Ooh. FD. Jeez. Okay, let's do stability. Is she actually filing down the pistol grip?
Yeah, this'll work. Good job with that.
Oh, hello.
Eugene, I'm begging you to come home. The Fireflies want to save the world. I say let them. Let them go after the military, the politicians. Let them develop a vaccine to save mankind. Maybe one day we'll live to see the fruits of their fantasies. Until then, I have to put our daughter first. The Fireflies will be fine without you. Your daughter won't. She keeps asking me when you're coming home. I can't lie to her anymore. I miss you, but I don't know how much more of this I can take. Come home, please. We love you, Claire. Jeez.
Ellie, look at the floor. There's more stuff down there.
You see a way down?
Not here.
Seeing more lights over here. Let's go investigate. Aha! I knew this bookcase had to be something because the line was going there.
Come on.
What's he got down here?
How did he have the time?
It's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his sake.
He was so lonely, man. Oh my god. It's weed.
So that's how he always had some on him.
This explains a lot.
Mitchell's gonna love this. Think if someone says accidental arson, I'm gonna punch someone. What is this? It's a
Dina. It's a gas mask bomb.
oh, for the love of God.
God, he was so sorry.
What's dis?
Oh, there we go. I think it's still good. Still bad. Let's find out.
I should probably know that. I used to do substance use counseling.
You having a hard time? Oh, I got it. Fuck. Give me that. Oh, yeah. Like you're gonna get it. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I got it open, didn't I? Smells good. I mean, we stuck here a while, right?
Yes, in the middle of infected territory.
Totally trapped. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can you?
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being like absolute trash, and 10 being life altering.
How was our kiss?
How would you
Ha!
rate our kiss from last night?
Batman. On a scale of 1 to
Still
10,
talking about this.
the answer is always Batman.
You said it was a mistake. Did I say that?
You did.
What are you doing? I asked you to rate our kiss.
Very communicative.
I give it a 6. A 6?
Ouch.
Wow, like a solid 6. Okay. There were a lot of people around. Yeah, but 6. Oh, what? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it. What do you think you do? You're infuriating. Have you met you? You make me want to go back outside with that blizzard. Don't want to stopping you.
Things about to get steamy in here. Okay.
This better be better than a 6.
I'm going to take from context clues it's at least a 7. Okay. Oh, yes.
Great. Infected.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So I can't just run past the fight. And, okay. Shoot. We never reset it. Dang it. Okay. They know I'm here. Okay. Into the house, into the house. Oh god, this is terrifying. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die today. Okay, around there we go, and oopie swoopy, and then up here. Around the corner. Okay. Okay, guess we're going this way. Oh, I'm so getting hypothermia after this.
Okay, up this way.
Oh, I'm not good at making decisions quickly. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming. I thought I was safe. Free med kit, that's nice. God. Get through, get through, get through, get through. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Get away from me, get away from me. Stop with the shouting, please. Somehow I kind of expected that. Ooh.
This way, come on! You okay?
Yeah.
Where the hell they all come from? Doesn't matter. What does is where we going.
I reckon we go out the back. We can make a break for the lodge.
I ain't got a better idea.
We gotta warn everyone. Come back with a cleanup crew.
We gotta live through this first. Watch them windows.
Damn it! Some pieces are everywhere! We got him on! Get to the door! Through this door! Come on!
Glitchy, okay. This isn't working. I want to die. I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die.
That door ain't gonna hold him for long. We need to hurry.
Oh, what's
Up there,
that?
the window! That's our way out! You see
Okay.
a way up there? Here, use this! Hey, girl! Give us a hand with this thing! Push it up onto the cart! We're getting inside! I'll get the gondola to the window! You two keep those infected! Okay! Heads up! Damn, this thing is heavy!
Okay, there. 2 hits with the melee. Okay.
Clicker!
I got you, Tommy.
Tommy, I'm running low. Just need another minute.
Okay, give me the other pipe. Give me the other pipe. Come on.
How we doing, Tommy? Almost there. I got it. Come on. Go. Hey, through the window. Let's go. Hurry. I got you. They're close to us.
Where are we going?
It's this way. Come on.
Everywhere.
Oh god. Oh god, this is terrifying.
Those doors. Through here. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, I'm Tommy. That's Joan. What's your name?
Abby.
Abby. Are you okay?
She's looking for Joel. Her eyes kept going over to him.
We gotta go back. We can't outrun them all, Jackson. We need to barricade that door. Tommy, we cannot stay here. Horses ain't making it all that
My
way.
friends are in a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secure.
Zip all the place. I can work. All right. I'll get the door. You ride with me. Come on. Go!
Joel may be walking into a trap here that he walked himself into.
When I was 12, I found a skateboard and I tried to get off it. And it shot right out from underneath me.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
Armpit hair. Okay. Mine's cooler, but I was trying to figure out what that was. I thought that was a smudge on my screen for a second.
Time myself. To cover up bite mark. Right here. I got jumped by an infected when I was 14. And turns out I'm immune. So it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and ow! Fuck you.
What?
Well, hey,
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Are you in a bite mark? What? Did you hear that?
Jesse,
Uh-oh.
just stay there, okay? Just will you
What's
wait,
going on?
please.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Just turn around. What are you doing?
You're supposed to be in control.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that we?
Why are you here?
People are counting on you. Get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
What do you mean?
Waited for them for an hour. I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
Maybe they just went back to town without being replaced. No way.
How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides. We can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
Like you're ready, so we don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay, I'll head west. Dina can take south. You come from the east, but be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you wasting your ammo?
Let's get inside.
They all look like they're 12.
We're good. Thanks.
Hey, you have no idea.
Don't get electricity. Fuck everywhere.
How long y'all been here?
Since yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby? We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us. Restock before we head out.
Appreciate it. Mel.
Tommy. This is my brother.
Joe. Like you heard us or something.
Uh-oh.
Because I have.
Laura, all clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy.
What the fuck?
Get off me.
Joel Miller. Guess.
You a firefly or something?
Why don't you say whatever speech you got first? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Don't you fucking God! Damn it.
Tourniquets hurt. Okay.
Clear out.
You gonna beat me?
Old man. You don't get to rush this.
Oh god, that sound. Ah.
Joel! Tommy!
Shit. How do I get down there? Okay, sure.
Okay. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to take a stop here. Just due to time constraints and the fact that, God, that sound really messed with me. So, we've had way more than an hour. Which brings us to this. Okay. So we start, of course, with our basic demographics. We have Ellie. I believe we have confirmed her age to be 19. She made a brief comment in the original... Sorry, I don't know why I'm leaning so forward here. She made a brief comment in the original game regarding her parents, being that her parents are deceased. We don't really get any more details than that. I'm always looking at, familial relationships in the context of an assessment process to look at, what kind of a support network does my client have? So parents deceased, but they've been deceased for a while. At least, so deceased more than 5 years. She's never made a mention of any siblings or anything like that, so that's all we have right now. This is where we get into the tricky part, and sometimes I will jump around here, but Ellie, like her fake dad Joel, at this point the only thing I could probably tell you with pretty much absolute certainty is that she wants to leave. Come on. She wants to leave therapy. She definitely strikes me as a client who does not want to have my services, which is fine. People don't want services for a lot of legitimate reasons. Symptoms. At this point in time, I cannot speak for sure regarding any confirmed symptoms. Some older clinicians will tell you that drug use counts as a symptom. Typically, drug use is used as an indicator of not having the coping skills to be able to cope with a trauma. So they consider drug use a symptom. I do not. Drug use can get to the point where it is symptomatic in that it messes with a person's ability to function. However, in these circumstances, I don't consider it, so. Although, I guess now that I think about it, actually, one could make the argument that drug use, interrupting, you could make the argument that the drug use does count as a symptom, because this particular case of drug use was so much so that she neglected her responsibilities as a member of the safety patrol. That's kind of weak, but if we work under the assumption that all my clients have to see me, typically in my practice that means that there is an outside system that is forcing them to come to see me. That doesn't do anything to persuade the insurance companies to reimburse me for my services. So, what I will do sometimes, with the knowledge that I can, later disavow these diagnoses on my discharge summary, I will tell insurance companies that the focus is, drug use interrupting a life role. In all of my practice as a licensed therapist, drug use to the point where it interrupted a life role was always tied to trauma. Always tied to trauma. So, I have a I have a way out of this, because it's hard to throw a diagnosis at this to see what really is going on here. So we're going to skip down a little bit right now because that's the only symptom I can think of. Let me say this. I am the licensed therapist here, unless I happen to have any other licensed therapists in the audience, in which case please speak up if you feel comfortable. But the other thing I will say is that you do not have to be a licensed therapist in order to have eyes, to observe, to remember, and to have heard things. You know, the relevant things that that could help me formulate a diagnosis here. So if at any point I am discussing this assessment process, if you think you have a symptom, if you think you have a piece of the trauma history, anything that I have left out, let me know. I will talk it out. I will not necessarily agree with you, but I do appreciate the dialogue anyways. So, moving on to the trauma history, we got a big old trauma history here. So as far as the trauma history goes, there's pretty much everything from the first game, which is, you know, death of parents, death of Tess. Oh boy, let's see. Getting attacked throughout. The first game. Much more distinctly getting, you know, held captive and attacked by cannibals, almost killed in Firefly surgery. She has an extensive trauma history here. Now, on occasion, I will catch a case where, you know, a person does have such an extensive trauma history. And that sets my brain down a certain few paths to look for. I treat every client like an individual, and I will, of course, treat Ellie like an individual. But when I hear about an extensive trauma history, I'm thinking about a lot of things. First of all, I'm thinking about emotional intelligence and emotional utility, if that makes sense. Because when I hear such an extensive trauma history, something like this or something similar that I've heard in my actual practice, I'm thinking, you know, I hear a lot of people talk about how they're just numb. Or if they can't talk about it, I can just, you know, read it off their faces that they're just numb to everything. People with extensive trauma histories, and another trauma will occur and they'll just say, yeah, you know, I just got robbed. You know, yeah, my sister just died. And just nothing there. Because trauma, it runs a truck over your brain. It just takes so much out of you, emotionally, mentally, for some folks, spiritually, to the point where it's hard. It's hard to keep going. And it's hard to care. Excuse me. Your brain is always trying to protect you. So if similar circumstances have always led to pain before, then more trauma, your brain's just going to shut down because it doesn't want to feel hurt. The part of the brain that's responsible for processing emotional pain is very similarly related to the part of the brain that processes physical trauma. Owies hurt. As far as your brain is concerned, owies hurt equally. Whether it's I broke my foot or my girlfriend left me. Owies hurt equally. So the problem with getting burned out and, you know, that survival, you know, defense mechanism that I talked about is that if you turn off the negative feelings, your brain can't be selective in what it turns off. If it turns off negative feelings to start, it will also turn off positive feelings. Happiness, contentment, joy, anything like that. It will turn it off. It will just turn off all of your emotions. So it leads to an impacted emotional functioning because you should be able to feel happy. So that's what my mind is immediately thinking of right now. Based on what I know about the events of the first game and the fact that I had Joel as a previous client, in the back of my mind, assuming that, Joel told me everything in the confidence of a session, where, again, in my state, I am afforded a pretty significant deal of client confidentiality. I'm not going to bring up Joel's business in front of her, and I would never even dream of telling her that Joel confessed to me in a session that he lied to her about the Firefly surgery. But, I don't know, I think as a therapist it's impossible for you to keep something like that out of your mind. So the balance then is, how do you respect the confidentiality of previous clients and at the same time look at, taking every piece of information that you can get? Because the reason I'm bringing this up is I'm always looking at a client support system when I first look at them for an assessment. And Joel dragged her across the United States through hordes of humans and, infected, and he got her through that. He was her support system. She's smart enough to know that he lied about the surgery. I don't think she necessarily knows about the extent, but she's smart enough to know about the surgery, and that Joel's not telling her the truth. I think that... sorry, stifling a yawn there. I think that I know that even the shadow of a doubt of whether or not you can trust your main support person effectively means you can't trust them. See, that's the thing about trust. Trust is an absolute. I either trust you or I don't. There is no, I kind of trust you, kind of don't. That's just, you don't trust them. So, I see a 19-year-old girl with no real support system. She was even trying to confess to Dina that she got bitten and that she's immune, and nobody knew that. That's a secret that she's kept. I don't know how much she's talked about her and Joel's cross-country journey in terms of, what do people know about how Ellie got here. She's got friends. She's got friends that are more than acquaintances, which is always a good thing. You need that informal support. It always tends to help if you have a sort of hierarchical support as well. She doesn't have any blood parents, but for her to have someone that's in a hierarchy position, like Joel, Tommy, Maria, someone like that who has a certain authority over it and can be as a sort of parent, kind of like we talked about in Ohana. The blood part doesn't really matter. It's someone who chooses to be her parent, someone who chooses to care about her. And someone who has a bit more authority than a friend is typically what I see in cases that have a smoother process throughout. Friends are great. They are a great sense of informal support. But there are certain things that you need a hierarchical support figure to do that a friend just can't do. So, based on everything here, sorry. Had to move that down there. So for the provisional diagnosis, here's what we're going to do. I know she's got a trauma history. I could make the argument that that's kind of weak, though. Yeah, I have to look up what the code for this is and how exactly it's worded. But, have to look at this for a second. Do they not? I really thought they had one. Shoot. We're going to be looking at substance use disorder diagnosis. It's going to be very light because I don't have a lot to work with right now. Alright, so according to the DSM-5, the criteria for cannabis use disorder is as follows. Use of cannabis for at least a 1-year period. We can assume, since she's been here for so long and she seems pretty comfortable with it, and just because you can't get perfect assessment information from a game, I'm going to make the assumption here that she's been using for more than a year, with the presence of at least 2 of the following symptoms, accompanied by significant impairment of functioning and distress. So we already have impairment of functioning because the use of cannabis prevented her from acting as she should have as a member of the safety patrol. So, what do we have? We have difficulty containing use of cannabis. The drug is used in larger amounts or over a longer period than intended. I don't know that that's and. I think that's or. We have no knowledge of this. Repeated failed efforts to discontinue or reduce the amount of cannabis that is used. We have no knowledge of that. An inordinate amount of time is occupied acquiring, using, or recovering from the effects of cannabis. Potentially. Cravings. Cravings to use cannabis. Continued use of cannabis despite adverse consequences from his use, such as criminal charges, ultimatums of abandonment from spouse, partner, friends, and poor productivity. Other important activities in life, such as work, school, hygiene, responsibility, and family and friends, are superseded by the desire to use cannabis. Cannabis is used in contexts that are potentially dangerous, such as operating a motor vehicle. Okay, I could make an argument for that. She used cannabis in a situation where, yeah, she was in the library and she shut the door, but that's not really safe because they turned the lights on, they were making all that sound, and they were making out and having sex, I'm not sure. But she's using under those circumstances, and that's not safe, so we have one definitely. Use of cannabis continues despite awareness of physical or psychological problems attributed to use. So, like, my example that I give kids when I talk to them about this is, if I have a kid tell me, yeah, when I smoke weed, I get really short of breath, I say, okay, or to ask about something like that, I'll say, smoking weed, have you ever, had trouble, walking upstairs, playing a sport, anything like that? Tolerance and withdrawal, we don't have any of those. An inordinate amount of time is occupied acquiring, using, or recovering from the effects of cannabis. I think we could give that one there. So, cannabis use disorder it is. Cannabis use disorder mild. And like I said, when it comes to a diagnosis like this, I don't really care about the substance use. I care about what's underneath it. So that's what we will continue to look at as time goes on, and if I need to update this assessment, I will. But that's all we have time for right now, and that's something that I run into a lot as a therapist is, oh, you're out of time, do the assessment. Make it happen. you don't have the option of saying, no, this person doesn't need therapy. No, we, the court system, have determined they need therapy. We, the child services system, have determined this person needs therapy. So you have to figure out a code to call it. So, this is the best we got right now. So, if we go back over to our main overlay, here's what we'll put for symptoms. We have the trauma history, and we're just going to say that because we know how extensive it is. We have the use in dangerous situations. If I could type, that would be awesome. And inordinate amount of time recovering. Oopsie. Time recovering from use. Slash. Oh shoot, how did they phrase it? Acquiring. I mean, they were using for long enough that Jesse had to come find them, be like, hey, what are you doing? We couldn't find you because Joel and Tommy are missing. So, that's what we got right now. And I am going to move this over just a bit. Yeah, y'all can read that. There we go. So this is what we have. We have a temporary diagnosis right now, and I consider it temporary. I consider every diagnosis I make temporary just because I don't want to be stuck with it in my mind. As time goes on, I may update it. I may throw another diagnosis on there. I may get rid of cannabis use disorder completely. Well, I can't get rid of it completely because I've made a logical argument for it, so technically it does fit, but I might throw another diagnosis on there as well. So, we'll be switching over to this main overlay now, and of course, as time goes on, we will be updating the symptom list and seeing how Ellie responds to treatment. We're going to be planning out her, doing her treatment plan during the next stream, and that will be on Saturday. So, without any further ado, it's the end of the stream. So I will say thank you everybody so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed the show today here in The Last of Us Part 2. I know I'm late to the game on this one. I'm not going to have any, pretend feelings about that. Okay, this may not be a huge view getter, but, it's important that we're doing this work. And, it's important to me that everybody who sees this content sees what therapy is like from the therapist side of things. So, that's what we got. Anyway, I think that's it. We'll be back on Saturday with more. Until next time, if you have not followed me here on Twitch, please be sure to do so you get up-to-minute updates about what I'm doing and when I go live. If you have not subscribed on YouTube, punch that subscribe button in the face like it owes you money. Slap that notification bell as well just so you get those notices about when I post my brand new content. Check out the social media information for the Ohana because we are on Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. Check it out, make some friends, have some fun, because there's always room for more in our Ohana. But thank you really so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next stream with more of The Last of Us Part 2. And then the following week, so that'll be a Saturday stream, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday of this upcoming week will be Plague Inc. Evolved. Oh, and this is important as well, just as a heads up before I head out for the day. Wait, let me see. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Okay, so not this upcoming week, but the following week. I will be streaming on Sunday. I will not be streaming during the week, and then I will be streaming on Saturday. For right now. I'll be celebrating my anniversary during the week. So, yeah. Can't believe it's been a year already. Crazy life. Again, anniversary stream provisionally on August 1st. Well, like the 30th to the 1st. That's what we're thinking right now. But, yeah. It's been a good stream. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all. But until next time, peace out, y'all.